Over the past 2 weeks, I've sent you 3 emails where I've shared some of my story with you and some helpful information, and then a link to a page with a free mini ebook each time. And I also shared my bright idea with you. In fact, I think my little ebooks are pretty cute. These are what you got: the top 10 places gluten hides, hidden danger cross-contamination, and the top 10 GSDF substitutions. My goal was to tell you why I created gluten, sugar, dairy-free, and how I ended up here, as well as giving you good resources that would help you. See, when I had to give up gluten, dairy, and sugar, I was hit with so much information, but not always the right kind of information I needed. Well, what does that mean? Well, I consider myself to be pretty smart, but I have an extreme lack of patience when I want answers. So yes, there's a ton of information out there, but not all in one simple place like I desired at the time. For example, the Hidden Danger Cross-Contamination book I gave you covers home, school, office, and dining out. It tells you some of the most unusual places you think it could happen, but it does. I had to go researching to find the information I needed. I surfed the web like a pro. Now it's at your fingertips. Like, who thought kissing could contaminate you with gluten, or licking an envelope? My point is that I've spent the past 2 weeks making these mini ebooks of fun, helpful, and life-saving information to make it easy for you. Did you read the book on where gluten hides? My private Facebook went nuts when I told them that it hides in some vodka and makeup. The funny part was, I have to say, they seemed much more outraged about the vodka than they were about the makeup. If you read the book on substitutions, you would know that you can use applesauce in baking instead of butter, and you can make eggs from flaxseed. I have a 4th ebook for you. We just finished it, and it's the top 10 ways to save on groceries. I saved it for last. I just taught the GSDF Basics Class 1. It's one of 8. I was talking about the symptoms of withdrawal from gluten, and then from sugar, and then finally from dairy. When I gave them up, no one told me to expect symptoms like mood swings, anger, or feeling so crappy. I get new people into the community every day, whether through Facebook, a class, my site, a recipe. So many newly diagnosed folks with food allergies looking for answers, as well as many people who've been dealing with it for years and want it to be easier. When I designed the GSDF's Basics 8-part course, I really had to rein myself in. I could have made it an ever-going-on course. Is there such a thing? There is so much to teach you that will make life simpler, easier, and you have more time and more. I did it super smart, though. Instead of just selling you the class and that's it, it's over, I added a lot more value to it. I've included all 8 of the video replays that you can watch whenever you want, and all 8 of the workbooks that you can design the systems for your lifestyle. So if you missed the first class, you can go watch the video and join us for the next live one, and so on. I know there have been many classes, and I get excited to sign up for, but sometimes on the way home, I fall into a pedicure store. Hey, it happens. Or I get sidetracked by some leafy greens at the farmer's market store. Now that happens more than you would think. Then I miss class. I feel guilty because I spent good money on it. Then I try to pretend that I don't feel bad or that I let myself down, and I try to forget about it, yet I'm secretly angry that I let myself down over a bunch of kale or pink toes. The class and the money gone, poof, ugh, never get it back. So maybe you don't get the same distractions as I do, but I didn't want that to happen to you. Life is hard enough without us beating ourselves up about missing a class. So I make sure to record the classes in 2 places, so no matter what, at least one of the systems will make the video for you to watch as you let go of your guilt of missing the class. When I first offered the classes, I offered it as a crazy introduction price of $79 instead of the true price of $159, and that included all 8 live classes, the 8 workbooks, and the 8 video replays. Then I offered a bonus of a 4-week meal plan. I won't be offering these till after the first of the year. And then 5 hours before class, I sent out another email telling you if you grabbed the class then, you would get a session with me on top of it all. A bunch of you joined me right away and have already booked us time to work together. Woohoo, and I'm excited. Here's the deal. I have another ebook for you, the top 10 ways to save on groceries. I'm giving you that no matter what. Class 2 is Tuesday, October 6th. When the class starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the price will go up to the regular, but still fantastic price of $159. If you order the class before it starts, you can still get it for the special price of $79, which is a 50% discount. You can have the ebook either way. Why would you want the class? These books I've been giving you all week are a ripple in the pond of knowledge I'm going to teach you. Every class will take you further into joy, happiness, and ease. How? I teach you systems that work to save you time and money, how to stay safe, what to eat, how to do it, and how to save money doing it. If you feel any overwhelm, exhaustion, or just tired of eating the same old stuff, you might want to join me. I want to tell you a little bit more about my lack of patience. I started telling you about it at the beginning of this. I really don't have a lot of patience, and I get triggered by people being late or not doing what they said they were going to do or trying to sell me more when I was already done. So you actually might enjoy my classes. Here's a couple reasons. First, I start right on time at the top of the hour because I respect everybody's time. I know what it takes me to make this happen, and I respect whatever it does for you to get there and take the time with me. Second, my classes are packed full of information, tools you can use right now, and I answer questions as I go, and at the end of the class, I stay until everyone's questions are answered. Third, I'm a dork. Yep, I'm the kind of girl that walks into a sliding door, or I can trip on the corner of a room, or even my own 2 feet. I do not have it in me to pretend something I'm not. I'm not sparkly and shiny like some motivational teachers, but I'm real. I actually crack myself up when I'm on my own. So yeah, I'm a dork. Fourth, I walk my talk and I tell the truth. Yes, I did not want to give up dairy. Yes, I've lost over 200 pounds, but I still have a huge belly that flops around, but it's shrinking. And I discovered my cheekbones last year, but this year I discovered the wobbly parts of my upper arms, and lately that thing under my chin is trying to wobble. I would never ask you to do something I'm not willing to do. Fifth, I'm passionate about what I teach, and I love teaching. I get attached to my clients because I'm so invested in their health and well-being, and I'm always learning more and sharing more. I could keep telling you stuff, but you might just want to join me and see what you think. I have 3 live classes to teach this week. 2 of them are parts of the GSDF Basics course, and 1 is on substitutions. So I need to go pick photos of monkeys to put in my slideshow. I actually forgot one yesterday, and no one caught it. No one typed in no monkey to win a prize. Well, I didn't even notice it till I was editing the video. In the class that I taught yesterday, I discussed what to do to get rid of the symptoms of withdrawals. I wish someone had taught me that when I was sick. Due to my lack of patience that I've been telling you about, I made sure all the classes were offered in 1 month. I can't stand having to wait long periods between classes. I get bored. I also like to watch more than once so that I actually really learn it. So now I'm off to find those photos of the monkeys, and then I'm going to the market for some leafy greens. I'm loving the varieties of the organic apples this year too. I've tried types I've never heard of. I'm looking forward to seeing you in class. I hope you join me. Don't forget to pick up your ebook, and when you come to class, don't forget to look for monkey photos. Have a great day.